Hi, this is Michael Buckoff from BetterTOEFLScores.com. Just a few minutes ago at Cal State University, right over here behind the camera, I was giving a final exam to my English students, and I had this question for them. It said, compare your way of life to that of your parents. What experiences from both your life and that of your parents would you like your children or future children to have? Now, I started grading the papers, and I was really surprised. Out of like 20 students, I had about 5 students who actually answered both parts of that question. The first part is to compare, right? Compare your life to that of your parents. And the second part of the question is, what experiences would you want from your own life and that of your parents would you want your future children to have? Now, a lot of students did not answer both parts of that question. Interesting enough, obviously, they didn't get a very high score in that final exam, did they? Now, what does this mean for you in TOEFL writing? Well, it's pretty simple. The independent and integrated writing tasks, they will have specific directions for you. Make sure you understand what those directions are. Now, once you see the writing prompt, for example, it may say this: what are some of the qualities of a good roommate? Give specific examples to support your opinion. Obviously, that's an independent writing question. Now, here's a trick. If you take that question and you turn it into your statement, so you're going to say something like this: the qualities of a good roommate are, and then list those in your thesis, in your introduction. So the qualities of a good roommate are quality A, quality B, quality C. If you restate the question and that becomes your thesis, you know that you will always address whatever that writing task is. That's really, real good advice for you, not just for TOEFL, but for essay type exams that you might be taking at English-speaking universities. Now, how about this? What do we do with the integrated writing part of the TOEFL? So it'll say something like this: how is the listening, or how is the information in the listening related to the information in the reading? Here's a trick. If you state the topic of the reading first, you might say something like this: the topic of the reading passage is blah, 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 comma, and the listening passage relates to that topic because or by. If you begin with a topic statement like that, that helps you focus on connecting the two sources. See, this is what you're trying to do on integrated writing. You're trying to figure out how the information in the listening relates to the information in the reading. So you want to make sure the beginning of the integrated writing reflects that direction. So then you get to the second paragraph, you express the basic ideas in the reading. When you get to the listening, you state what's in the listening, and then you explicitly show how it's related to the information in the reading. So what have you learned? It's important for you to make sure that you directly address whatever the writing task is. It might be a TOEFL exam, it might be the independent writing, or the integrated writing, or it might be an exam at the university in general. But make sure that you answer whatever that question is, and it's important in the thesis of your writing that you address that task directly. And that's how you can actually get a pretty good score on your TOEFL writing.